The rescue plan. So Moses returned to the Lord and said, Lord, why have you brought trouble on this people? Why is it that you have sent me? Exodus 5:22. Despite the fact that Moses had seen God and had been given the entire rescue plan in Exodus 3 verse 16 to 22, Moses questioned God. Pharaoh's tactic of applying immense pressure on the Israelites overseers by forcing them to make straw while maintaining the same quota of bricks produced had worked. The Israelite supervisors turned on Moses, complaining about all the trouble he had brought them in verses 20 to 21. Burdened by the emotional outburst, Moses went back to God, questioning the rescue plan. Likewise, sometimes in life, when certain events occur, it has the potential to make one question God's promise over our lives. Times like this, we are to recall God's faithfulness in the past as a reminder of how God will yet see us through the present situation. The rescue plan, which had been set in motion in Exodus 2:23 to 25, when God heard the groanings and cries of the children of Israel, was brilliant. God foretold Moses that he was to speak with Pharaoh, who would refuse to let the Israelites go. God also promised that after his hand struck Egypt, the Egyptians would send the Israelites out. In Exodus 12:33, we see that the rescue plan was confirmed such that the Egyptians sent the Israelites out in haste. In verse 33 it says, "And the Egyptians urged the people that they might send them out of the land in haste, for they said, 'We shall all be dead.'" What adds an even more astonishing layer to the rescue plan is its culmination when Pharaoh and his army perished in the Red Sea while chasing the Israelites. It's noteworthy that in that era, the army consisted exclusively of men. What's even more intriguing is that these were the very same men and Pharaoh who had commanded the drowning of all newborn Israelite boys in the river Nile. In a striking turn of events, Pharaoh and his entire army faced the same fate they had imposed upon the Israelites. It is therefore a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God, especially when harm is brought on any of God's children. Similarly, in Esther 7, the Israelites were rescued once again, and Haman was hanged on the same gallows he had built to hang Mordecai. Today, I will trust God, knowing that He is faithful and is always watching over me, and will perfect all that concerns me. Amen. Thank you for listening.